play Marshawn Stanton to Yankees needs perfect storm 112. Andrew Marchand breaks down the possibility of Giancarlo Stanton joining the New York Yankees. 1,121,220 p.m. While the Los Angeles Dodgers have been mentioned as the inevitable fallback option if the Miami Marlins are unable to trade Giancarlo Stanton to St. Louis or San Francisco, they're not the only big-market glamour team that intrigues the National League MVP. A source familiar with the Stanton trade talks said that the New York Yankees are among Stanton's preferred destinations, and that he might be open to waiving his blanket no-trade clause to go to the Bronx. Sources say the Yankees are among slugger Giancarlo Stanton's preferred destinations. App photo Joe Skipper. The new Derek Jeter ownership regime in Miami has spent the past 5 weeks trying to move Stanton, who has a guaranteed $295 million left on his contract. Jeter and businessman Bruce Sherman took over a franchise that was saddled with debt when they bought the Marlins from Jeffrey Loria for $1.2 billion, and they got one big salary off the books Thursday when they traded second baseman Dee Gordon to the Seattle Mariners for 3 minor leaguers. Gordon is owed $37 million in base salary through the 2020 season. The Cardinals and Giants have expressed the most interest in Stanton, but extensive trade discussions have yet to bear fruit. In a radio interview early this week, San Francisco general manager Bobby Evans said that the Giants have a deal in place with the Marlins, and they're expecting Stanton to decide by Friday whether he'll waive his no-trade clause and bring the negotiations to a conclusion. The Dodgers have been mentioned prominently in speculation because Stanton grew up in Los Angeles and would be more inclined to waive his no-trade clause to play at home. And the Dodgers, who fielded MLB's highest payroll in 2017, ostensibly have the financial resources to assume a substantial chunk of the money still owed Stanton. Although the Yankees also appealed to Stanton, a deal to New York would have to surmount several obstacles. The Yankees are trying to keep a handle on their payroll, and owner Hal Steinbrenner recently reiterated the team's desire to field a roster beneath MLB's $197 million luxury tax threshold. "I've said many times, for a number of reasons, it's important for us to get under the cap this year," Steinbrenner told reporters during the MLB owners' meetings in November. "It's absolutely a goal of mine to be under. You can have a world championship caliber team and not have a $200+ million payroll, and I think we're finally getting to a point where that's coming true for us, because we've got a lot of good young players on our team. If the Marlins want to find common ground on a Stanton trade with New York, they might have to be prepared to take back some contracts in return." One possibility is outfielder Jacoby Ellsbury, who is owed about $68.4 million through 2020. Like Stanton, Ellsbury has full no-trade protection. Another possibility is third baseman Chase Headley, who will make $13 million in 2018 in the final year of his deal. While Stanton would bring an impact bat to New York, the Yankees also have no pressing need for an outfielder at the moment. Aaron Judge hit 52 home runs in right field and finished second to Houston's Jose Altuve in the American League MVP race. Left fielder Brett Gardner is coming off one of his best career seasons, and center fielder Aaron Hicks logged in .847 ops in 88 games this season while making a base salary of $1.75 million.